Okay, now uh, the very important topic that we are going to discuss is the law of gearing, and this is a condition which the gears has to satisfy to have a constant angular velocity ratio between them. Okay, so in the figure you can see there are two bodies. Okay, this is body 1 and this is body 2. You can find two bodies, which is nothing but two gears. You can find two gears, and the points A and B are the centers. See, for the center for gear 1, and this is center for gear 2. B is center for gear 2, and also you can find this point C and D. Okay, C and D is a common point. Okay, so if C is considered on gear 1, then it is the C is the point that is considered on gear 1, and D is the point that is considered on gear 2. D is the point that is considered on gear 2. Okay, now one more thing is that the gear 1 is rotating with the angular velocity omega 1, that is in the clockwise direction, and gear 2 is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction with angular velocity omega 2. Okay, so and as I told you, C and D are the common points. C and D are the common points, and uh, okay, omega 1 and omega 2 are the angular velocities of the gears 1 and 2. Now you can see this is a common tangent between the two gears, that is a TT is nothing but it is the common tangent between the two gears. It's a common tangent between the two gears, and whatever you are seeing, this NN is nothing but it is the common normal to the gears. This NN is the normal to the gears, and T is what? TT is nothing but it is a common tangent to the gears. Okay, tangent means the gear tends to slide over the surface along the tangents. Okay, so gear 1 can slide over gear 2 along the tangent. Okay, it can slide, but the whole idea is that it should not slide. Okay, so how we will come to that conclusion, we will see that. And this NN is nothing but it is the normal, common normal at point C. Okay, all this tangent and normal is with respect to point C and D, which is a common point. Okay, now if you consider the C with respect to 1, okay, that is gear 1, then we have velocity of C in this direction, since it is rotating in the angular velocity in the clockwise direction with omega 1. So what will be the velocity of point C when we consider only this gear? So it will be along VC. It will be along VC. The direction is VC. The velocity of point C will be along VC. Similarly, if you consider otherwise, if we can also analyze by considering the point D instead of C. We can consider also point D for analysis of the second gear, that is a second gear. If it is a point D, then also it is rotating with the angular velocity omega 2 in the anti-clockwise direction. Then what will be the velocity? The velocity will be in the direction VD. The velocity will be in the direction VD. Velocity will be in the direction VD. This velocity of point D will be in this direction, that is VD. Okay, and these alpha and beta are the respective angles. That is, if it is considered on C, then the VC, the velocity vector, this angle with respect to the normal is alpha. If it is considered on point D, then the VD, the velocity vector VD, is tracing the angle beta with respect to normal. Beta with respect to normal. Okay, therefore we can write like this. That is, we can write like VC is equal to, velocity of C is nothing but angular velocity omega 1 into the radius. Radius is what? How much? The radius is AC. Okay. Similarly, we can write for VD is equal to omega 2 into BD. Okay. So these are the velocities, and this is acting perpendicular to AC. VC is acting perpendicular to AC, and alpha to n normals perpendicular to BD at an angle beta to normal NN. Beta to normal NN. Okay. So now, if as I told you, if the curved surfaces, see this curved surface is there, this curved surface is there, this curved surface is there, and if what happens is one surface may slide, this surface may slide over the other surface along the common tangent TT. Okay. So the relative motion between the surfaces along the common normal. Okay. See, now what happens is this may slide over. Okay. So to avoid that movement, that is, it should not move. It should not slide along the tangent. To avoid that, what is the thing is, the only possible way is what? The relative motion between the the relative motion along the normal direction must be 0. Okay, the relative motion along the normal direction must be 0. Okay, so the relative motion along the normal direction must be 0 means, that is, VC cos alpha must be equal to VD cos beta, and this must be equal to 0. Okay, VC cos alpha must be equal to VD cos beta, and that must be equal to 0. Okay, now we will consider this relation. Okay, so VC cos alpha is nothing but, what is VC cos alpha? VC, we know what is VC, that is omega 1 in AC. Cos alpha must be equal to omega 2 BD cos beta. Okay, omega 2 BD cos beta. Okay, and that must be equal to 0. Okay, so now what is cos alpha and cos beta? So cos alpha and cos beta, again for that we'll get into this figure back. Okay, so here alpha is there, and according to geometry, so if you go, means this alpha and this alpha, these are vertically opposite angles. Okay, so this alpha is what? That is AEC is also alpha. Okay, AEC is also alpha, and beta, similarly beta also. So this is beta, and this is vertical angle, that is beta. So the triangle B, that is FBC is having this beta. Okay, vertically opposite angles, these two triangles we have to consider. In these two triangles, if you consider these two triangles, what is cos alpha and what is cos beta? Okay, cos alpha and cos beta, that we will write in terms of the sides. Okay, so in terms of sides, if you write, means it will become omega 1 AC into cos alpha is nothing but AE by AC is equal to omega 2 BD. Cos beta is nothing but BF by BD. All this will be equal to 0. This AE by AC is nothing but AE by AC. Okay, AE by AC, opposite side by adjacent side, that is cos alpha and cos beta. I have written BF by BD. So now this AC and BD, whatever AC and BD is there now, AC and BD are same because point C is same. Point C is common. The C and D, so C and D are common, which is the same point. C and D are the common points. C and D are the common points. Therefore, AC and BD are same. So we can take out that. So what we are left out now? Omega 1. Omega 1. Okay. So sorry. This AC gets cancelled and BD gets cancelled. Omega 1 AE